I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby.
So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day.
Sir, please, is there anything I can do, sir, please? Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please, I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next,
me.
okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Please, sir, please don't make me sleep in jail tonight, sir, please. I'm begging.
We're not criminals.
They're going to make me sleep in jail.
Why?
Sir, please. Please.
Dude, please.
Sir, please.
Oh my
Come on,
God,
man.
don't do that to him.
You
He
guys
didn't
don't know
even
what
bring-
you're doing to me, man.
Why? Where are you
Ma'am,
taking
stand right
me?
here. Ma'am,
Oh man,
ma'am,
I'm just
ma'am,
walking.
ma'am. No, you can't go.
You guys really don't know what you're doing to my life with this, man. Seriously, please.
We really haven't been getting a lot of support from the community. You know, we need help getting hotels. We pretty much got the food and gas covered, but if there's any way anyone can help out in any way, guys, the hotels, the fees have really been killing us. You know, we don't make $1 million. We don't make a whole lot of money. But if there's any way anyone can help out, please. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Today's video takes us to a live stream that was broadcast by a wannabe frauditor by the name of Here's the Deal. Now, he made this video because he doesn't agree with what Frauditor Troll is saying or doing against frauditors, and I don't care what Frauditor Troll says. That's not what this video is about. This video is about this lunatic that you're about to see, who believes that everyday men and women should have the opportunity to have a nuclear weapon at home for their own personal use. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, anyway, sit back, watch, and unbelievably enjoy.
Hey, this is kind of a lighthearted, funny video, but on the other end, it's probably not too funny when you really start thinking about the depth of the depravity of people and how they cast ad hominems on people that they don't know, that they know nothing about. And they put all these stickers and these labels and these titles on people, and they don't even know who the people are. And they just make things up and pull things out of their derrieres, so to speak. So,
all right, so I don't know this guy from a bag of beans, but I do know he's not a frauditor. He's a wannabe frauditor. What do I mean by that? Well, he's a frauditor that comments on other frauditors, and he kind of promotes their channels. So, yeah, he's not out there in the field with a camera, but he's promoting other channels. That's what he does. And he's talking about we label people and put stickers on them without knowing them. Well, that's because people put themselves out there. When you put yourself out there with a camera and you act a certain way, people are going to get opinions about you. Whether they're good, bad, or indifferent, you put yourself out there and now you're going to be judged. Whether it's right or wrong doesn't matter. You're still going to be judged. But wait till you hear what this yahoo says a little bit later in the video. Let's get to that part.
what I've said in the context of nuclear weapons is the Second Amendment has no limitations. It says a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. What arms? Oh, it doesn't say. So sky's the limit. If the government can have a certain weapon or battery of weapons, then people who aren't in government, which by the way, government is a fiction.
Well, I don't know anything about this guy, but I can already tell that he's out of his bloody mind. By the way, he posted this video because because he was a little bit upset, butthurt, whatever you want to call it, that Frauditor Troll made a video about him and called him a wacko and a sovereign citizen. Yeah, well, in a minute, he's going to say something that's completely off the wall, unbelievable, and really out there. I'm telling you, you want to talk about out in left field, this is out of the ballpark. Just give a listen.
That great fiction by which everyone seeks to live at the expense of everyone else. It's the government is the idea that somebody has a higher claim over your life and property to such an extent that they can steal from you. And as long as they call the theft a different word, taxation, it ceases to be theft. And that's illusory. That's imaginary. That's fairy tale land. It's not true. Just because everybody believes it doesn't make it true. Just because everybody believes in the legitimacy of government doesn't make it true. When that cop grabs you because all you're doing is recording in the post office, that's not legitimate. That's criminal activity on the part of the badged law enforcer.
Yeah, this guy sounds pretty dangerous. I'm wondering if he's got his own manifesto drawn up somewhere and he's just waiting for the right time to jump out and use it. Now, people like this in our society are dangerous. They just don't believe in the society of which we own right now, which we have. They want to go against the grain. They want to cause problems. They want to cause issues. But he's not done ranting yet. Let's give a listen.
So he calls me insane because I say that the group of humans, if the group of humans, and that's all it is, calling themselves government agents, and the other group of humans that don't call themselves government agents and aren't under the illusion of so-called government, if this group of humans in government can have nuclear weapons, Black Hawk helicopters, RPGs, fully automatic firearms, then this group of humans can have it. To say you can't is ridiculous.
So let me get this straight. This idiot advocates that all Americans should have access to an Abrams tank in their backyard. Okay. Along with what, a howitzer? Yeah, every family on the block should have a howitzer or two. What do you think? Just for home protection? And not least, he recommends everybody have access to nuclear weapons. Right. Well, I don't even know what to say about that. We wouldn't have a society if that were the case with all the unhinged people out there, especially him.
And to say that regular, normal people that aren't a part of government can't have nuclear weapons, it's kind of a weird debate, because do you know what it takes to create a nuclear weapon? There's actually what appears to be evidence that there's really no such thing as that kind of weapon, that there's lies surrounding that. But let's say nuclear weapons existed.
Oh, no. Now, wait a minute. He doesn't believe nuclear weapons exist on a large-scale basis. What's he going to tell us next? That we didn't drop an atomic bomb on Nagasaki and Hiroshima? Is that what he's going to tell us? We didn't do any of that stuff during World War II? Let's give a listen.
Let's say when they deployed, in Hiroshima, they got Fat Man and Little Boy, and they dropped them both, and it did 144,000 people worth of damage, or destroyed 180,000 people in a flash of an eye. Let's say that there is that kind of nuclear weapon. If the government can have it, the special agents and higher class citizenry and Frauditor Trolls world can have it, then everybody else can have it.
This man is clearly deranged and needs some type of mental help. Yeah, what's really dangerous, though, is there's a lot of people in our American society walking around like this. Not just in American society, but all over the world. But this guy is a really sick individual. He thinks that we should all have nuclear weapons. How long do you think the world would last if nuclear weapons were available like firearms? Go in, buy it today, take it home.
Matter of fact, the people you wouldn't want to have it are the people who actually want to exercise authority over others, and that's people in government. The people out of government are the ones that really should have it, because the people in government have shown themselves to be irresponsible, unaccountable, wasteful, evil, perpetrating fraud on the rest of us, creating situations where they're dragging men and women of America into the bankers' wars, and that's who funds these wars. The bankers, I don't care if you're talking about the Civil War, World War I, World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, they were all predicated on lies.
Well, folks, I'm going to have to leave it there because the guy is a raving lunatic. And if you don't agree with that, then you must be a raving lunatic as well. What? We should all have nuclear weapons. Hey, honey, what'd you get me for my birthday? Oh, I got you a nuclear bomb, honey. All the neighbors have one. Right, yeah. Oh, boy. Well, anyway, my friends, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel with the occasional lunatic thrown in, please subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Sonny boy, I don't know, I'd tell you to get a job, but yeah, I don't know what your deal is. Cheers to that.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did so many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail, bro. Go ahead, put your hands on me.
Bro.
Put your hands on me. No reason to have.
I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, ma'am. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, ma'am. No,
Actually,
that's
you
the
do.
law.
Salam yahala hamdullah. Allahu Akbar. Haknuikan dakra. Ula wala pupatay.